Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. We are playing as Croatia, and we are in a couple of wars. One that was with some buddies over here, which is fine. Another one that should have been fine, against Bosnia over here. But when I decided to jump on a 1K stack. I was like, oh, I'm going to wait around for my tech over here. And then when I went to jump on a 1K stack, they got reinforced in a surprising way, and they got booted. So all of a sudden, a war that was going to be trivially easy, all of a sudden became a little bit scary over here. I'm just going to go and chill sort of a little further back here, and wait for that tech to kick in. Okay, just wanted to make sure they weren't following me, and they're not, so that's going to be okay. So we'll move up a little closer again. And we're just waiting, I think, do we need 1 month or 2 months? 2 months, because I think it was 669. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I'm going to be tempted to go after some of these smaller chunks, but are you really coming for me? Well, again, you've got currently the slightly better tech. Lose admin power, lose prestige. God, all these are really annoying, actually. Okay, probably about to kick in. There it is. Now we still need to change our military unit, which is going to reset our morale. But now we're in a much better situation. So we'll start to scrooge up a little bit. We've got plenty of manpower still. What I'd like to do maybe is something like that. We're going to take up more loans, but that's okay. I guess we got the military pip on our leader. Yeah, because I think he had a 0. Well, alright then. And we don't have much in the way of morale. What? Oh, my air. Oh, god damn it. My air's really good. Of course. Well, now I don't want my general to be leading an army, but I don't have the points to, or I don't want my ruler to be leading an army, but I don't have the points to do anything else. I wonder if I can jump on these guys here. Apparently they want to go on to me. I don't have much morale, so I guess we are going to have to dodge. I mean, if the AI's coming for me, they must be pretty confident that they can take me. Warriors do not read books. Are we just getting every single bad event, like, simultaneously here? If I move this way, I believe we will arrive on June the 1st, which means we'll get 1 extra morale tick, so we should be able to slaughter these guys, and we're going to have a bunch of friends nearby. Although these guys will do a river crossing to jump in. Okay. It's still going to be okay. Of course they'll finish the siege first, because why wouldn't they? Are we seriously going to get our ass kicked here? No, there we go. Okay, we really want the reinforcements to come in a little bit more if possible. You know what? I think I might just go and siege out. Do I want to engage these guys or dodge them? Grassland, river crossing, but a 5-to-1 troop thing, admittedly with no morale. You know what? I think I will actually just dodge you. Checking just in case we'd gotten there, you know, the next month. Okay, go here. If I do this, I will arrive... It's still the same month. You'll arrive on the 30th. So we just want to time it so that we arrive on the 1st. Oh, hold on. Alright. Okay, next month. I don't know why. I must have misread something somewhere. Oh, maybe I was mousing over the other unit. I don't know. Do that. I hate that you've grouped up over there. I could de-siege all this, which wouldn't be bad. I could also... I kind of do want to pull Silly out of this war. So I'm going to go here. It would be very nice if I could get, like, a siege pip, but... We actually are starting a little bit better right away. They may have a little lower level fort or something. We might have some modifiers as well. Hey, -3. Because we have an actual fort there. They just have the capital fort. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be much better. Now, we are being attrition here. What we can do is detach this group like this, so they'll have to be ready to reinforce. And then, I would love to vassalize Silly. That might be the dream, because if I have 2 vassals, we can get something good going on. Yeah. Maybe? Yeah. I don't want to eat them, because it is Imperial territory. Although that means I'm going to keep them around forever and have this Diplo slot occupied by something that's kind of crummy. Unless I just take their money. You know, the priority is just going to be to get them out of this war. Okay, I'm going to move in here because I'm going to be jumping on these guys next. Although, I mean, we don't have a huge numbers advantage. But I could just build an extra couple of random dudes to throw into this battle. Let that be the plan. Boom, done. Wait for it. I mean, you're going to get reinforced, which is good. Hopefully they don't win the siege tick, because that would be really annoying. Okay, good. Okay, I'm going to jump in. I can wait a tiny bit, I think. Go now. Hopefully getting there before their siege tick. And if I send you there, you'll get a tick of morale before you join the battle, so that's going to be the ideal. We have higher base morale. Good. Smashing the hell out of them. Yes, please? Okay. Just getting worried there. Those numbers are getting pretty tight. Group up. Let's do a hard consolidate, actually, because we don't have much morale left in the bank. Government reforms. Autonomy versus culture. I think I like the autonomy change if we're gonna do a bunch of conquest. I don't know. The cultures are pretty handy as well. Okay, so first of all, 97% war score against you. I want to vassalize. You would say no? Wow, really? Well, if the length of war wasn't there... Now, on the other hand, I could pillage. You'll lose a development, I'll add 1. I do that, war reps, although I don't expect you to have much money for that, and we could do something like this. Steer trade doesn't really matter. These things don't really matter. We do get a benefit from having 2 vassals. The thing is, the sooner I kick you out, the sooner these little troops aren't going to be running around doing annoying things. Okay, maybe I'll leave you in there for now. I'm going to run down here, because I kind of expect that might be where these troops are retreating to. And maybe we can get a little boop on them. Oh, no, they're just stopping there. Hills, river, that sucks, but you have no morale, even if these guys reinforce. In fact, they have such low morale, we might get a stack wipe, and we did, and... Is this fort blocking me from moving in here? That's the stupidest thing ever. Wait. Oh, no, it's because it still thinks I'm in battle. Okay. Let's wipe you out completely. Okay, that's quite good. You go down there. You go there. You go here and here. I guess they occupy this, which is why we don't have 100% war score. Okay. Let's do that. Then we'll have 100% with these guys, although it might not matter yet. Well, no, I guess it does change things. Okay. Over there. Good. Unless they get mercs or recruit condottieri, there shouldn't be any more troops left anywhere. And we've navigated what had become kind of a slightly annoying war. Just gonna wait for this to pop, and then we'll go and talk to Sid. Oh, you guys want access? Sure, whatever. Go and kill each other. I don't care. Honestly, I still think maybe I should just run a mod that automatically accepts those requests. Okay, so we should be at 100% individual war score with these guys. We're 99 because of the greater war stuff, which is fine. There we go. Vassal, they will accept. I'll also take their money because I'm a jerk that way. I can't remember if there's anything bad if this happens. If I have a vassal of the Empire, I don't think that's a problem. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, they become my vassal. They give me some money. Done. High Liberty Desire. Okay, that's fine. They can't do anything while there's a truce, and we'll be able to improve relations enough that's going to be okay, I think. Then I'll have to decide what to do with Bosnia. I do have cores over everything, so vassalizing them doesn't make much sense. So I think eating them is the way to go. Ooh. We eclipsed Serbia. We did, actually. Alright. Well, let's revisit that after the war. Repay a lot of loans after all this. I'd still like to wait for this, which is going to be money. Although we're starting to fill up pretty much here. Maybe I can get a bunch of money from Bosnia. So if I go at this point, I can drop my forts. Because we're fine unless there's rebellion, but it's not about to pop, so that seems to be okay. The siege is taking a while, and there's nothing really I can do to accelerate it, I don't think. Out of curiosity, so right now, if I were to just go yom yom yom. Okay, no aggressive expansion limitations being hit. Because if we were, then we would have known, okay, well, let's not even worry about sieging this out. Oh, and I can't, yeah, they're not going to say yes, because I don't have the fort over here. That's why they're not going to say yes regardless. But we can confirm I can eat all of Bosnia and not actually have a problem. Sorry about the background noise if you guys are hearing that. Someone's apparently running a blender upstairs. Maybe it doesn't get picked up. Okay. Do I want to... Maybe. Not a bad idea, actually. Promote these. I can only promote one. I'm assuming we're going to get a bunch more Serbian. Same culture group, so it gives us reduced penalties. That'll be presumably even more reduced penalties once they get accepted. I'll wait until the war finishes, and then we're going to hit one of those buttons. And I think it's going to be the Serbian one. Well, no, these are all Bosnian. Okay, I wasn't sure if there was going to be a mix. Serbia is going to be next target, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess I'll do that because of the reduced penalty thing. We may as well spend the points. Sure, yes. Okay. Maybe I should have taken more accepted cultures. And yeah, sorry I keep getting confused about my two neighbors. Oh, the Ottomans have eaten some of Serbia. Which eventually is going to be a problem for us as well. Hopefully we're going to have enough allies to prevent that from being a problem. That's one of the reasons I was hoping to get the alliance with the Ottomans. Eventually it was probably going to break because of conflict, but, you know, what can you do? Rebel uprising soon. I do have the points to spend them down. Okay, it is going to be Hungarian ones, so they're not going to spawn where the Dalek fort is. I think we might be okay. Hopefully? I don't know. Maybe I can put these guys on Rebel Busting. It's not a bad idea. Park them here. And just see if we can slow it down slightly. Wow, everyone's going after Hungary. Wow. Right, Liberty Desire. So let's go ahead and improve relations over here. The other thing I could do, preemptively, is place a relative on the throne. It'll increase their Liberty Desire, but they've got a truce right now. And it will improve things down the road. No, they're going to be fine. Oh, the cores. Of course, vassalized us. The fact that they have a core on my territory is always going to be a little bit annoying. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to place a relative on the throne right now. It's going to increase this a bunch, but we still have the truce, which I don't think anyone can support their independence while that's going on. So hopefully enough of that will bleed away. A little automated suppression over here, just to reduce the chance that it ticks up. Actually, did kill the Serbian one. Army career. Tradition. No, let's go for the professionalism. Someone declares war on Poland. Wow, there's a lot of wars going on in Europe. Okay. Good. That's nearly done. Forts are down, which is fine in theory. And then you'll be able to join in the rebel busting afterwards, which will make me feel a little bit more secure. Because we'll have 10k around versus 9k stack, plus it'll not, you know, pop as quickly over here. We'll do something like that. Latinate, okay. Invest over here. Again, I mean, we're actually making money, which is surprising. We still have a while before this spreads. We actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and hit both of these. And I know there's a 23% increase, which I could have done diplomacy earlier, and maybe I should have done that. We're going to have to core a bunch of stuff in a bit, but so far so good. Now, I do want to grab an idea. Often there's some really good administrative ideas I want to grab first, but I know I'm going to have to do some coring for a second. So since I don't have the points to develop any of the ideas anyway, so we can wait before we decide which idea group we're going to take. Come on, pop. Bah. When did that get added in? Automated carpet sieging. I must have been part of 1.3 or whatever the Leviathan patch was, because I don't think that was in there before, was it? I guess I could make better use out of that. Well, I don't know if I would have wanted to use it for this one, but there you go. Okay, we're just 100%ed. We're going to recall this guy. You're going to go over here, and you'll be ready to do some rebel suppression. Done. Okay. So, yeah, I don't see why I wouldn't just eat all of it. Full annexation. We'll take any money you've got sitting around. It's going to cost 108 to core, which we're just shy, but okay, we're about to take another month. Done. 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 Done, done, done. Unpause. Done. Okay, all things being cored. Too few rivals. Probably Venice, actually. Yeah, let's hit on Venice. And then we'll wait, actually, a tick for the other. We'll merge up. Turn this back on. And then we do have... Son of a bitch. And then we do have more rebel places than before. So we're going to definitely be doing rebel busting for a little bit here. We are not at our limit. We do have a little bit of manpower to spare. Let me go ahead and do that, which will help the rebel busting, especially once it spawns. You're free. I think I can just go automate you. Just keep working on threatening countries, please. I think that's a good idea for us to keep loving on. Core construction is a go. Okay, and then we're going to be back into try to be a bit peaceful mode. I think we only have the 2 forts, our capital fort and then this one over here, which still seems like a decent idea. It's in the hills, it still borders a big bad guy who's going to become scarier and scarier. But there we go, we've just claimed... I'd say at permanent claims, not permanent cores. Yeah, permanent claims. Yeah, okay. Which is still good. I think I may have said permanent cores earlier, which was wrong. Not this video, but maybe last video or the one before. I'm like, right, I still have to core everything, which I knew I was going to have to, but I just realized I think I misspoke somewhere along the way. Oh yeah, we're going to hit on you, because you rival us as well. I remember when it didn't used to have the rival icon over here. And you're definitely part of the territory we're going to want to take soon, but we probably have to wait for some things to bounce back. Manpower, finances to fix themselves wouldn't be too bad. It does actually suck that we're losing money right now, despite being at peace. You know what I'm going to do, and I should have done this ages ago. I'm going to trash these boats. I don't want to use these. I mean, we're only paying a tiny fraction of the maintenance for them because they are mothballed. Yes, we want to repay the loan. Oh, what's our inflation? Oh, yeah, let's... Well, I don't have the points for it, but we are going to reduce our inflation in a scooch. I was like, right, we took out a bunch of loans. We probably went over 2 inflation, and we did. So everything's fairly even. The next military level is pretty big. Tech level 6 for the military tactics is actually kind of huge, which means I may not want to grab a military idea as my first one. So what do we want to grab? Well, we know we're not going exploration. That's easy peasy. Probably not expansion, because it still has some colonists. We might be able to do some fun stuff with religious ideas, especially since we are going to be fighting, I suspect, the Ottomans a lot in the long term. This can give us the Deus Vult CB, and that might be incredibly convenient, and we'll probably have to do a fair amount of conversion. Alternatively, humanists. Both of them are very, very, very strong picks for different things. With the humanists, you're not bothered as much about heathens and heretics, so that's better. I think this game, we've mostly done humanists in the past, because I do consider humanists to be quite a lot stronger overall for a variety of things, but I think at this time, I think the religious ideas are going to do a lot more for us. I think there's still going to be a lot of Orthodox stuff over here, right? Orthodox stuff and various flavors of Islam, depending on, you know, as we go down further over this way. And I suspect most of our neighbors over here will go Protestant, but if we fight in Italy, that's going to be Catholic, so I think the religious thing is going to be very good. And in fact, maybe what we grab first, I don't know, +1 missionary doesn't do much for us. What we want is the missionary strength. It'd be great if these were inverted, because we would just rush that, but that would probably be too strong. Otherwise, innovative's always good, economics good, administrative's good. I mean, there's a lot of really good picks. I'm sure I'm going to want trade ideas later on. It wouldn't surprise me if we ended up with influence or diplomatic for some shenanigans, and then military is going to be just standard good stuff, right? But we're not going to go military first. I actually am wondering if we go religious ideas first so we can get divine supremacy, because we're definitely going to have to do some conversions sooner rather than later. Yeah, that's interesting to consider. One of the things, though, if we went humanist, we would get more accepted cultures. The alternative, though, is we could do some culture conversions. Oh, interesting. I used to just show all of them. I still wouldn't mind an option to show all of them. But if we're not accepting Hungarian, then I guess what we're looking for is, hey, we'd like to culture convert the Hungarians. And I guess we could start on that. Culture adjacent. Okay. Less development over here. These are pretty good investments. In which case, the earlier you do it, the better. It's not like we're rushing for another Diplotech. I know we're going to be picking up some more Hungarian later on, but actually, I think this is a really good idea. It's going to help with a bunch of these religion issues, or rebellion issues, because there'll be fewer Hungarians. You know, we'll teach them how to speak Croatian, and then everyone will be happy. Because that's how it works in reality with humans, right? Exactly. Folks, thanks a lot for watching another episode. We're going to wrap it up here. Next episode's probably going to be dealing with a lot of internal issues, rebuilding our economy, dealing with some rebellions, but we have grown Croatia very quickly in the 31 years since the game started? 31 years since the game started. Croatia has grown a lot, and yeah, we'll also be looking forward to teching hopefully soon, so we'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.